I almost forgot to put my headset down. Isn't that fun that the music ended just as I went live? Hi. Welcome to another stream with me, Tanray. It is a little bit warm today. In fact, it's warmer inside than it is outside, so I've now opened the window. We might get a bit of outside noise, hopefully not. Let me know if we do. How's it going? What are we doing today? Welcome to another stream with me, Tanray. Did I do that? I've got work to do. I've got stuff to do. I need to be drawing. Artfight is in a week and a half, which is not enough time. And I've got things going on in my real life, so basically I've got no time at all. All of my art is ready, so let's whoosh over. If you don't know what Artfight is, let me see if I can find the synopsis. Artfight is a website where a large community come together to sort of draw each other's OCs. People make attacks against each other, preferably of the opposing teams, but friendly fire is a thing. And they draw each other's OCs. That gets some points. And the cycle continues. It's pretty fun. I get lots of drawing practice. I get to draw lots of different people's OCs, different styles. Yeah. Alright, let's get started with thingy. I am going to draw my profile picture first, and then I'm almost certainly going to have enough time to move over to Solita. It shouldn't take too long to draw this. I have a vague idea of what I want. I think I'm going to go with a hooded figure like that, and then something like that. So how is it going? How's everyone doing? Stralon looks like you've been working on your next new thing. Were you not enjoying the sideways running one? I don't know what type of like thing that's called. What is like the genre of doors and grace? It can't just be called the running away genre. This probably isn't going to be my finest picture, in part because I'm kind of rushing it. It's basically its own genre. Yeah, but what's it? Does it not have a name? Not that it matters. I'm just curious. Kaitan has lovely big eyes. Because I'm a bit of a weeb. I like the anime style. Although, if I'm honest, I don't normally start with the eyes themselves. I normally start from the nose and work my way up. Let me try that again. Yeah, so I don't know what just turned on there. What is soft proofing? Ooh. I'm finding buttons I shouldn't be pressing. That's more like it. See, sometimes I forget how to draw even my own characters. And by sometimes, I mean surprisingly frequently. And then what I want to do is try and draw a mask. I draw the eye holes a little bit further in. It's going to be a little bit offset. Something like that. I don't know if any of this makes sense visually. It's making sense in my head. I'm giving her a mystery look. A mystery appeal. You know, there's a very good chance I'm just gonna whiff waffle through this. And so I do apologize. I haven't brought any speaking points today. Basically, I'm in rush mode. I don't want to say what I've got going on IRL just yet. Not because it's a surprise or anything, just because I think it would be better if I keep it on the down low. That doesn't mean I'm not excited about it. That bird look going for her. She is technically also a phoenix. That's not her main form, that's a transformed form. And Ray the shapeshifter. One of her shapes is phoenix. I think I just got a message of your drawing. Not allowed. What? I think I just got a message of your drawing and you're not allowed inside Roblox because it's harmful content. Okay. Is Roblox against fairies? Is Roblox against fairies? You know, I don't think I've seen many fairies. Nekomimis, for sure. With the, like the cat ears, dog ears. If that's not proof, then I'm not really part of the Roblox community. For not knowing whether we've got, fairies in there or not. Although in fairness, I'm barely part of the fairy community. That feels pretty good, I think. And then put her hair over the top. This is only going to be like 100 pixels across, so it's going to be teetily tiny. And I change it to return, I guess? You can't even say YouTube, Discord, or see inside the... What is up with Roblox? Like, what is it trying to achieve? Ooh. I think I've frozen my playback. That's fine. I hear it's... Oh, we've got... This isn't me talking political, just talking about current events. Not trying to talk about the politics and policies behind it. But in the UK, we have recently announced... our government recently announced a ban on social media for under 16s. I need to turn down my headset. Which is going to affect Roblox. And I'm kind of curious how Roblox can deal with that. There you go, I did it. I spoke about politics without giving an opinion. Why is that surprisingly difficult? was happy with the shaping of the mask, and then I covered it with hair. Absolute genius, Tan. Absolute genius. We can do some get over here eyes. That makes sense to you, then well done. Have age restriction thingy, and that's the reason it was completely hated. So yeah, well, it's more than just the age verification now. I don't know when the actual implementation of the social media ban will be from the UK, and I don't know what form that will take with websites and stuff. But I can imagine that there's going to be a lot of pushback. I know 4chan, 4chan of course, 4chan are against it, but I know that there is a growing movement of people who are going to rebel against it, citing their First Amendment rights, which is not something the UK has. I don't like how that hood goes. Me. You know, I've always found hoods to be really hard to draw. None of the age verification has, like, really impacted people's ability to play with each other or even communicate with each other. Which I'm sure does crack down on some of the, like, the harms that were happening to kids in Roblox. Maybe I should have got a reference image of a hood. I probably would have been smarter. References are good, people. Always use your references. I think that's essentially how I want it. I don't need the whole hood, but I do want... I keep zooming out, so it's like a teeny tiny image. I want that to be readable, visually speaking, and I think I've got that. This whole image is going to be 1/10 of the size. I can't tell people in the normal chat Discord, not even a D, not allowed to write D or C in chat. That's ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna stray away from that topic because I'm sure I'll say something that someone won't agree with. Not that I have to be agreeable with everyone. That's not how this works. Okay, what size brush do I want? Be quite big. It'll allow me to create a lot of depth, a lot of dark shadows. Yeah, that could work. Okay, I'm playing with the thickness of the brush then. My plan for Artfight this year is going to be almost exclusively like pen and paper. ballpoint pen specifically, I want to get the like really scratchy, very personal feel about the art. Not that digital art isn't personal. I know what I'm saying. But I mean, it's going to be very human. You're definitely not going to assume it's AI art. No one assumes that my art is AI art, which is a bit of a blessing and a curse. Not good enough to be assumed to be fake, but also I don't want to be considered an AI artist. Nice thick line under there. But it does also mean, sorry to make the microphone pop constantly, I don't have a pop guard. It does also mean that I'm probably not going to be doing any like speed draws through Artfight this year. Mostly because I want to prioritize the card system that I'm making. The deck of cards that I'm drawing. As the primary project of the year. Oh, the mask like that. I don't know where I thought my outlines were going. Think you'd be able to play the game inside Roblox. The one you are making now, your retro style one, I presume. Cool. That's gonna be like, I imagine, a wildly different project line than your other games have been. Because if you are making it so you can be able to design your own levels inside, you won't be able to have that sort of fixed. Well, then again, you didn't really have like a fixed thing in the previous one. You had like segments of game that would load in randomly, which was cool. And we'll squeeze in my name. Hopefully that doesn't get cut off when I upload it. It should be fine. $26. I've been doing Artfight for a little while now. When was the first time I started Artfight? Let's have a look back in the years. 2019. Got 19 something. It's like Artfight has not been around that long. Nope, got a line there already. Let's see, you have, from your state today, you made 27 textures. That's impressive. here I am, barely getting one drawing in. What time is it? We've been going for 20 minutes. Maybe 15 with actual yapping out of the way. Oh, I'm enjoying this one. A win and a push mechanic. Starting off somewhere. Okay. What I'm going to do with the colours is I'm going to do the colours as I normally would, the same level of saturation, and then I think I'm going to mute them down with an overlay. So let me quickly get a reference sheet for done, because even though I know how to draw her, her colours elude me. Oh, I'm excited. I'm always excited to see what people draw, like do with my characters. Some incredible artwork. Very talented people. But I am genuinely just as excited to see what I end up drawing, because I pick by random. For the most part. I also do revenges. I create a hit list of people that I've gone against before. Sort of like, if they attacked me last year, I'm attacking them this year. I lost track of what I was doing. Oh, wait, yep. Adding in reference image. Okay, that's Barbie doll anatomy. That's totally YouTube safe. Don't come at me, bro. Now, put back my OBS so I can see the chat. Confetti. Confetti feels like it's probably one of the easier parts. Is it not? Not to be confused with easy, just easier. Yeah, this is good. Not usually one to praise my own work. Sometimes I do feel a little bit proud of myself. Done an edgy appeal. Okay, I put down the same layer as the nose. I separate my layers out quite rudely, I guess. That's not the word I want. Quite aggressively. That's more like it. No, don't tell me that's terrible now. Alright, whatever you do, don't mirror it. I ain't fixing it, I ain't got time. Go. If comedy is yellow, tragedy is blue, let's go for a pink for mystery. In like yeah, something like that. We'll go for a much darker, richer pink for the hoodie. So her fur should still pop. But the mask kind of blends in. Okay, so the mask is bad. Let's change that up then. And then the mask is good. Just like that. tell you what I do as well. Probably not worth it. But I think I'm going to separate out the eye color. And have the eyes remain vibrant. I think I have my phone. I bet I've left that miles away. I bet I've left my drink miles away as well. Meh, worry about it later. But drink now, hydrating is important. Especially when the weather is a bit lovely. Is there anywhere you like to go when you go on holiday? Personally, I like somewhere quiet. I would say cold as well if I have ever been on holiday somewhere cold. Good. And we'll just throw in some eye shine. Nothing complex. Gotta remember this is gonna be like 100 pixels wide. It's gonna have no detail. I don't know. It's gonna be very different. And we'll just bring all these layers together. Need a background color. What's a good background? I've already got green. How does blue sound? How did I miss that part of her eye? Magic. My voice fading? It feels like it's fading. Right. With all of those, I should be able to... Kind of genius am I? I should be able to add a... thingy thing. I'll just send an idea. Let's make this an erase layer. And just hide the eyeball. There we go. Now I can put another layer over top of this, and we want something... How about blue? Let's really get the blue in there. I'll just cover the whole thing. And play with some of these settings. So sorry if you get flashing eyes. Ooh. Bit aggressive that darken, but it's pretty interesting. Multiply versus darken. Multiply very aggressive. Now let's try multiply. At 50%. Versus darken. I mean, it's definitely moodier. I think. And then extra cherry, we're just gonna add in a vignette. I believe Morticia had like a brightness, a white across the eyes. Maybe something like that. Possibly. Alright, so now, if I'm happy with that, which I think I am, I'm just going to make a small version of it. Shrink it down. Scale image to 10%. So there should be 100 by 100. Yep. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, I've got a little tool thing that says it's 100 by 100. So we're going to export that. And you shouldn't see my save files. Good, good. I haven't got anything dodgy there, but always just in case. Nice. Well, in my opinion, that's not bad. 100% view. Diddly tiny. Okay. We got that sorted. Don't need to save that. We got that sorted. Then I don't really remember what I was doing with Solita. I think I said I was refining these details, so this might be a little bit trickier than I was planning. I don't know what layer is on what. Let's have a look at my references for my other characters. And by let's, I mean just me, because I haven't got the screen set up for multiple people. I've got sketches for emotions and poses for winter. That'll do, I'll just sort of replicate that then. If I can get this done, I can feel happy and ready for Artfight. Then I don't have to worry about that. And yeah, I am wearing out. I think it's probably because I've quote-unquote finished a section. What were you even doing here, Missy? I'll refine that as well. I think that one's just fun. Okay, go arm there, go across, rest on the belly, other hand on top. I'll get the torso in that section. Yep, which hips, how do you draw hips? On the side. I think that's roughly right. Okay, Solita is a little bit of a lazy bones. Outfits should be like whatever. Maybe I should mention that. No, I'm drawing them on the sketches, so it should be fine. Oh, look at that, my playback has gone way back. Have I lost frames or something? No? Just doing the same thing. Okay, yeah. I haven't forgotten what Solita looks like, but if I had, I would just bring up a reference sheet. No, not a reference sheet. I haven't got a reference sheet. I'm making a reference sheet. Okay. Something to remind me. Oh, I've still got the weighted on. Because I'm drawing essentially a whole new picture, I probably won't get it done within this stream. Considering I've got 20 minutes left. And I already said I might be wearing down already. Already, twice in one row, see? I'm losing it, people. The smile is too wide. Too wide to begin the training. So that's not properly like a side view. Oh, I wasn't sure if you could hear that car. Ridiculous amount of space. Why am I not visualizing her face? Maybe I should put it to the side. That feels more appropriate. The mouth feels a little bit forward for the chin. But I don't remember the last time I drew Solita from the side, so it looks like I'm winging it. How I draw here. The more you know. Back into focus mode. I struggle to draw. Maybe... Oh my gosh. Maybe I don't know, guys. Okay, circle with the head. That's the cranium. It's also not a perfect circle, but it will do. Extrude the mouth. Eyes. That better? I think that's better. The neck also isn't that long, so I'm gonna have to bring it back. See, this is what we call winging it. Yeah, as much as I want to be able to get loads more done today, I'm gonna still have to end it at 7. Maybe it's because it's too warm. Maybe it's just because I've worn myself out. You know, I went out yesterday. I went shopping. Got a bunch of art supplies. Ready to do some traditional stuff. Painting, mostly. Also got myself the ballpoint pens for Artfight. Yeah, she's not the most muscular of my characters. She kind of doesn't super duper need to be. She's got her tentacles to help her with a surprising amount. Don't worry, I'll put a top on her as well, as I'm drawing. Weirdly enough, clothes are not usually the priority when you're drawing. Getting the underlying form is important. How did we go up to 5 views? This doesn't feel like the sort of chatting that would keep people engaged. Just droning on. If you fall asleep to me waffling on, that's valid. It's not like I've got any dialogue going here. All very chill in the hot heat. Maybe put a bit too much tensed muscle on that leg. What I wouldn't mind doing at some point is life study art. Drawing from real people. I know the internet exists and I can use places like Line of Action to practice on people as well. Well, I've never seen an actual pixel game inside Roblox. Roblox. Well, that's part of your goal, isn't it? To make something new, something to capture the imaginations. And I do hope it succeeds for you. Whoop. Got my classic anthro feet outstretched there. Probably bring in this shin a bit. Who even needs a chair when you've got your own tentacles to lay on? I'm not saying I want tentacles, but I wouldn't be opposed to them. And what I do here, I think if I get the tentacle color and then almost forgot I got 2 of them. I need to learn more and practice more. They say that practice makes perfect, and I disagree with that. Very much so. Practice just reinforces what you already do. If you practice something and you're not good, or you practice the wrong thing, you're going to reinforce yourself into doing that long term. And then all your practice would have done is worked against you. You need practice and learning. That's the only way to grow and head towards perfection. nebulous a goal as that is. Remember, your imperfections are beautiful. Lovely. Now, just squish her tail in. It all worked out in the end. I hardly needed to panic. Now, I might go over the top of these to make them cleaner. But I think for the most part, I just need to get in the tentacle colour. Tentacle. I might put them over the top of the black lines on that one. Yeah, close enough. He's currently got 6 whole tentacles. And they technically are independent from her in terms of action. So she can absolutely control them for the most part. It's just not a guarantee. There's loads of blue squiggly lines over the top of everything. I don't know where they are. Oh, wait, they're not over the top? They're underneath. Well, would you look at that? Okay, we are nearing the end, and I gotta say, I'm quite happy with how it's gone. Now let's give her shorts. And a top. And just like that, she's got clothes on. I think I drew about 3 lines. Get in her markings as well. Cheetah isn't a cheetah if it doesn't have its spots. It's a 20 house cat. I may have said this before, but one of the things I do is I try and keep the markings simple. Just on the off chance that I decide to actually animate any of these characters. I do not have the patience for I do not have the patience for like animation, like long scale animation. I want to do more of it. I'm gonna do more of it. But the problem is my focus. ADHD is pain. Definitely worse pains, but it's awkward. Lovely jubbly. Those are the tricky ones. And then I guess I've got to do these faces at some point. Anger, sad, elated. I can read that. And then how about tired? And then this just needs, but it really doesn't need much, it just needs to be made fancy. And by fancy I mean just give an extra depth. By extra depth I just mean it's a two-dimensional image. There is no extra depth. I can do it, just last few minutes. Lock in. Lock in, we got this. Not like I can't tweak the timer and, you know, give myself more time. I'm definitely getting too worn out to carry on. I'm locking in on a bunch of puppets. That's one. Is I'm always hyped for your reaction, you know. I'm working hard to get the game to progress. Is it rewarding though? Is it rewarding? Are you enjoying the process? It's important that you enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise it's just work and... well, I have there's nothing wrong with work. I am excited to see it. It's not going to be for a few weeks, for sure. This week was dedicated to trying to get this done in time, and I've sort of failed, but I've done a pretty good job. It's not the worst. Next week, I'm going to be focusing on Reforge. I'm going to have an extremely limited amount of time to do what I need to do. So I'll need to lock in and get that done. Hopefully within one day. But it depends on the challenge. I might just have to scale whatever they plan down. And then the week after that, I am not available because it's the first week of the month. And I don't stream on the first week of the month. So that'd be the 10th will be the first time back. And I won't be doing Artfight drawings on stream, so it can be whatever we want to do. Which could just be, could be Roblox for the day. That makes sense. I feel like I just said a lot of words. That'll give you a lot of time to build on the thing, build on what you're doing. But again, it is all about what you find fun as well. Not fun, rewarding, what you find worthwhile. And rotate this ever so slightly. Okay. Doop 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 doop. Okay, well, I'm done for the day. I got 0 feedback on what I was doing today. There you go, there's my image. And Sterling. I'm not the right person for that kind of criticism. If you were showing me pictures and drawings and asking for criticism, I could go, yep, I love what you're doing, but here's some ideas to make it better. As for game development, I don't know much about how to make games. I don't know what goes into the mechanics behind it. I definitely don't know the Roblox system. So I can say it looks good. I can say I didn't enjoy it, but I can't give you specifics. I'm not that person. You need to find the community that's right for that. I'm here for art, drawing. I can't really give the feedback on game design. Or more accurately, I can't give you anything constructive to do with it. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I can give you my best attempt at criticism, but you might be... Yeah. Give you my best attempt at criticism, but you really do have to look at the community that you're building into. What do I want inside a level editor? I don't know. I don't generally play those games either. Something with logic. If I can create something logic based in there, then that could be fun. That's something I've been dabbling with in Reforge. And so that's on-off systems, and gates, or not, that kind of thing. I'm thinking. No, there isn't much more. I mean, I have definitely given you criticism, constructive criticism to work with. The Pokemon... Oh, which one was it? Diamond and Pearl? I think they had the underground base system. And that was really fun to set up like traps for friends and enemies. Mostly I just decorated the room to like put in props and pretty looking objects and... what's the word? Not Zen, but something like that. I can't remember the word they use. Yeah, like Pokemon, yeah. At least I think Diamond and Pearl was... I've never played Mario Builder. I know a person who has, but they played everything Mario. I love their passion for it too. I just haven't played much of it. Like, the games I generally play are closer to Minecraft, Reforge, Subnautica was fun. Endless Zone Zero, I've just been completely addicted to for the past year, but that's like an outlier. Skyrim. I enjoyed Skyrim back in the day. Looking forward to the next one. Yeah, that's my... I've given you constructive criticism, I've given you feedback, and I still haven't heard anything about my own images, so good work there, Strelling. Good work. I'm going to go now. It is 7:10, and I'm worn out. Bye-bye. Johnny. Okay, I swear I was cutting off. I swear I was cutting off. Hang on. Where's my Artfight? My Artfight username is literally just Tunray, all one word. I'm sorry, I was literally just closing off. If you ping me or, like, I hope I get a notification from you so I can attack you back. I'm looking forward to doing stuff. Anyway, yes, definitely bye-bye. Thank you very much, Riot Out of the Closet. Bye-bye, Johnny.